What's up, everybody? Happy Friday! Yay! We're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, yes. Jungles of Chult. It's a homebrew Fantasy Grounds Unity, and we got all of our players are here. Everybody's here. The only little hiccup is Paige broke her camera, or Remedy's broke her camera, so we won't get to see her. But she's here too. Yay! And everyone's important and Zaro. So, and you guys leveled up last week or last session, 2 weeks, 6 months ago. When was the last session? I don't know. It was like forever ago. I was in Atlanta for a week.
A
Oh.
long time ago.
So what's up, players? Are you surviving all these storms? We were like showing off scars. Look at my storm. Here's my. I was out without power for 15 hours. I think that wins. No power for 15 hours wins. You win. It
That was
sucked.
me. It sucked.
That's why you get a generator.
We
Yeah.
know that now.
No, the key, it's not just a generator. A generator that will run your portable air conditioner. Because it's so
Yes.
dang hot in South Florida that if you don't have a portable air conditioner, it's like 90 degrees in your house. Especially like during a hurricane when you're all boarded up. There's no wind in the house. So let's do some character introductions. Why don't we start off tonight with Svenster playing Elazar?
So a member of the Flaming Fist, mind went blank. I just kept thinking Fist. A member of the Flaming Fist, Eleazar, Sergeant Eleazar at the time, decided to give up that life and try to find some of these treasures that he keeps taking 20% of when the groups come back. And so next time a party came along, he asked them if he could join them. And that is how he ended up with this motley crew.
Flotsam is their original name, but many of the original members have floated away. I know Juku is original. Who else? And
Smedley
and
is.
Smedley, right? That's it. That's the only two original from the Flotsam, huh?
Yep.
Hmm. All right. Well, tell us a little bit about Smedley there, Jingo.
Smedley is a scholar and a bit of a bookworm. He hails from Cormier, and he's always been fascinated with the jungle. So, the first chance he got, he headed out to Chult and, well, got shipwrecked with some people, including this turtle feller here, who's actually pretty cool. And the jungle is not anything like I expected. I like it, and I hate it at the same time.
Ah, you love it. It's a love-hate relationship, right? There's a
Yes,
lot to be
mosquitoes.
had. There's a lot to be had. I think you guys are, lugging around some pocketfuls of gold from your last little trek into the jungles. I mean, 400 gold or so is nothing to balk at. Plus, you got a bunch of stuff you need to see if you can sell, which brings us to the shell guy, to Juku, played by Matakiri, a big old torthole.
Yeah, Juku is a young turtle who was kind of happy-go-lucky and trying to figure out his role. He's native to Chult and figure out his place in life um, trying to figure out his path to get closer to Uptau when he was captured, and has since then continued to try to learn what he can about Ubtao. His curiosity in visiting Ubtao related locations has not been terribly successful. It's caused issues in the past, but he is still fascinated with the jungle and with. He actually rather enjoys this group of adventurers that he's with. They're keeping him alive, and he enjoys keeping them alive.
And how's his little maze going on his shell? How's that coming out?
It's coming out pretty well. It's getting a little more complicated every time he stops by. He can't really carve it on himself, so every time he stops by a town, he looks around for master carvers to try and continue his further refinement of the symbol that's carved into his shell, which is the maze path of Ubtao, which is kind of his life's path wandering through.
The Path of Ubtao. Well, the newest member of the group, well, not the newest. I think Elazar was the newest, right? But Clar Akenku, played by Ingorgio.
Yes. So Clawler is a Kenku, and he's nice and shorts. He was stuck out in the jungle. He originally came over with a group of adventurers to stop the death curse. They all died, and he got bushwhacked in the jungle for about a year until he found his groups. But the cool thing about him now is he can fly, and he is very happy. His life goal has been fulfilled.
Well, almost fulfilled. I think he's content, but he will soon probably get the urge that maybe there's a possibility that he could fly without the assistance of magic.
Yes, but right now he is extremely happy because
Yeah, I bet. Kenku's smiling all the time. Does it make him look mean when he's like got his mouth open like?
Yeah, and you can see like a couple of teeth sticking out. Some of them are missing or rotted off, but there's a few. And it's just happy.
And Remedies is playing Captain Paige Candleflame. She is the commander of this group and the leader of the said floating ship. So
Whoa, now. I mean, I didn't consent to all of this, so we'll see.
yeah,
Technically, you didn't object either.
Yeah, you didn't object.
This is true.
There's consequences for not coming and having other
I see
characters
that.
play. There's consequences. You got a
Look,
promotion.
I had
you
like
are now in charge.
102 fever that night, so this can't be placed upon me. I'm sorry I was sick.
You were so hot that they made you captain. You were so hot.
But about Paige. Paige is a Genasi. She was abandoned as a baby, and she was raised by the monks and scholars at Candlekeep in Faerun. And yeah, she just grew up being taught that being smart is the best weapon that you can wield. And she's been sent to Chult by her master on a mission to bring back artifacts and things of value that she could keep at Candlekeep.
On a mission from God. My best Dan Aykroyd voice. Did I do it? Did it work? No.
It was beautiful.
So basically, her duties as captain is she gets to boss the rest of the people around. So
I don't know about
when
all
she
that.
wants to, though, the main thing about being captain is you get to delegate. Yep, I'm not doing that.
Why am I the captain?
Because the rest of us all said not it, and you didn't speak up.
I don't remember the details. You'll have to watch the last stream to figure that one out.
Yeah, I really wanted to watch the VOD. I just ran out of free time to do so.
It was towards the beginning, maybe a little bit towards the middle when you became captain. So it's not at the end. So
okay.
But your vessel is parked. Let me give you guys some maps. Let me give you this map. This is the huge map of Port Nanzaro. That I actually purchased the map direct from Mike Schlee's site and then brought it into Fantasy Grounds Unity. So it's in its full, what is it, 52 gigabytes or whatever.
What?
It's big. It's big.
Nice.
It's a big map. So if it doesn't load right away, I did push it to you before you got on the table. So So you guys have made your way into Port Nanzaro. You're inside the gates. You should be familiar with the House of Repose, Kaya's House of Repose, because you've stayed here before. If you remember, your hostess is Kaya, very elegant lady that runs the place. And if you care to have the map of the place, let me push that to you. But it's not anything we're going to be combat-wise or anything just yet. That's up to you guys. If there's if you walk in and punch her in the face or something, then Snot Gargle Grab Stab is going to come jumping over the bar and attack you. Your little goblin friend that you left here.
Oh yeah, him. I
Remember
remember him.
Snot Gargle?
Yes, the prince. Oh, nobody's supposed to know that.
Yeah, that secret don't say that. So, what is it that each of you kind of want to do? Let's kind of start off with I think Juku is the first one that mentioned something about getting together all of the loot and trying to find some place to cash it in.
I think we did that last session because all of the stuff that I meant to turn in is all gone from my character sheet.
Well, I didn't
Yeah.
touch nothing. It's not my fault. Party sheet.
The magic items that needed to be sold off, I think all of it went to the party sheet kind of towards the end of last session and got
Did
sold
it?
off.
Did it? Well, then I don't think we did anything with Paige's character, so she may have some things that she wants to push out to the party spread of the wealth. But it does look like everybody's got, 4, 5, 300 gold or so. So you're not like super magic item hunting, I suspect, just yet. Maybe some. If you guys remember over at the Thundering Lizard, you kind of got a old school Aurora Whole Realms kind of thing over there, if you remember, where you guys can look
Yes.
at the Calpurnia's 101 lesser magical items.
There's nothing there.
This is a shop, so I'm gonna let you guys look at it, but don't go buying anything. I will need to share that individually with you if you want to buy anything. So we can coordinate that. But here is Calpurnia's 101 Lesser Magical Item Shop. If you guys want to order anything up over at the Thundering Lizard. It's actually in the basement, but you actually get to pick from a catalog, remember? He gives you a catalog to look from. And I'm going to put a little Sirenscape going. What kind of music do you guys want to hear? Just some jungle
Funk.
sounds?
Yeah, Jungle Boogie.
Let's see. There might be a... Oh, it's yeah, here we go. This'll work. A mood. Probably gonna have to turn that way down. But a little mood music for you guys wandering around Port Nanzaro. It is a port city, so there's lots of banging. But Port Nanzaro is famous for their Aquayan products and cranes and stuff powered by water and water pressure. So since it rains so much at Port Nanzaro, they collect all that rain. I know you guys are broke, so We also need to do some questing. So, anybody want to speak up what else their character wants to do other than shop?
Is there any dinosaur races today?
There are dinosaur races today. There are dinosaur races just about every day. Are you looking to check out the dinosaur races and all that jazz?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Who else would want to check out the dinosaur races? See what those are
I'll
about.
go with.
Yeah. Anybody else? I mean, it doesn't have to be, right this minute. I'm just wondering if your character is interested in checking out the races. I do think the races take place in Malar's Throat, if I remember correctly, or no?
The whole city.
Inside the walls? Well, let's see what we got for the dino races in dino racing. The city is famous for its weekly. So it's a weekly dinosaur race. So it's weekly on every day. On the first day of the week. On the first day of the week, and it just so happens that today is the first day of the week. Look at that! I rolled 2 ones. Hey, Gorby
Sweet.
doll, thanks for the subscription. 8 months. Holy crap! Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was 2 1. You guys can't see them, but I rolled 2 d10s in the first one. So there are dinosaur races today. So the city is famous for its weekly dinosaur races through the streets. Dinosaurs are painted in bright designs, and the riders try to steer them along a course that winds around the harbor and the city's 4 hills. Spectators are seldom injured, but the dangerous sport of the dinosaurs and their riders. So a typical race day has 3 races: one 4-legged beasts, one for 2-legged beasts, one for no holds barred. Wow, like an unchained race, like kicking and scratching and stuff. And many of the dinosaurs involved are younger juveniles, since fully grown versions can be too large. Yeah, Tyrannosaurus Rex running down the street falls on 72 people. Yeah, probably not a good idea. And the dinosaurs are stoutly muzzled and have their claws and horns blunted in all but the unchained race. So they got different dinosaurs, I guess, sometimes for the unchained, some clawy ones. Characters can bet on the dinosaur races to help fund a jungle expedition or just to earn some extra cash. The racers, the available odds, and the current chances to win are listed on a betting on the dinosaur races table. Bets can range from 1 copper to 500 gold. Once bets are placed, roll a die for each bet. Losing bets cost the full amount of the wager. Winning bets pay out according to the table. Bets can be for a dinosaur to win, place, show, or do something specific during the race, like attack another racer or throw its rider off. So many bets can win in the course of a single race. Losers are expected to pay up in a timely fashion, because Guido is standing there waiting on it. He's like tapping his foot. You owe us money. Those who don't are visited by a debt collector backed up by Chult leg breakers. You see those guys around. Everybody gives them a wide berth. They got like special tools and stuff, like little mechanical vices and stuff. We're here to break your legs. Oh, you have the money. Damn it. You know, that kind of stuff. Hey, Jinko, thanks for the cheer biddies. So Port Nanzaro bookies never forget a debt. And even a year away on an expedition into the jungle isn't long enough to erase the unpaid gambling loss to these guys. So dinosaur racing. Huh. There's a whole chart and table and stuff to do here. Two-legged, four-legged, and unchained races. So who wants to experiment with me and see how this works? Who wants
I'll
to
bet some money.
bet some money? What kind of the guy's like, get your bets over here, get your bets over here. Which bet you want to race on? The two-legged race, the four-legged race, the unchained race? Which you want to bet on them all? What you want? What you
I
want?
want to bet. I want to bet on them all. Yeah.
What you want?
What do you want to bet on them all? We got. Well, you
Yeah.
look like you got some money. How much you willing to wager on all these?
Well, let's see. On the first two races, the two and four-legged, I have 25 gold pieces on each race.
25 gold pieces. All right, we can match that. We can match that. Yep. We can pay out.
All right. Let me see the odds sheet. Who's running? See who I want to bet on.
Is there a? How come there's not a way to share the deal?
You can.
Young. Let's see. Maybe it's a little further in. Finding a guy. No, it's only these two. There's a table here that shows all that, but I can't. Sure. Well, you guys. That's kind of weird. Maybe there's an image. Dino. Anybody run this? Does anyone know? Race? Oh.
God, I don't remember. Because I think when I did it, it was just it was like 8 rounds, and it did like athletics to see which dinosaurs were in the lead.
Alright, well, let's take a look at the table then and see what's going on. Alright, the first table is the two-legged table. And, open up. Oh, this template can be used to generate the result of a race involving a two-legged dinosaur. DMs can change the values in the stake and the first number in the win payout to whatever values they would like. And avoid strange decimal values. So let's see. Oh, okay. So we have the big honker, who is odds are 7-1 for the big honker, and the win payout is 7-7. So even money. I don't understand that. All your biddies, I love you for the biddies. Thank you very much, and the subscriptions too, guys. Thank you. Change the values of the stake. It suggests that these amounts be multiples of the stakes shown. For example, in the case of Big Honker, make sure that the stake is a multiple of 7, and that this is the same number entered into the win payout. There is one thing that's happening right now, and I have to make it stop, is the hammering. I can't take any more hammering. It's done. Turning it off. Sphinster going on the hype train. So if the stake is 21 gold, then amend the win payout to read 21-7. This isn't necessary for the cases where the odds are even. All right, so Big Honker, 7-1 odds. Banana Candy, 3-1 odds. Jungle Princess, 1-5 odds. Scarback, 1-2 odds, and Nasty Boy, 1-3 odds.
So Jungle Princess is the favorite, it looks like.
So you want to put 25 gold on Jungle Princess?
Nope. I'm going to put 25 gold on Big Honker.
Well, let's do 21 gold.
Okay, fair enough. We'll do 21 gold on Big Honker.
All right, let me check this out. Let me see how this works. Okay, we're gonna do 21, and make that 21. Anybody else want to bet on the two-legged dinosaur race?
Yeah, Eleazar will bet. He'll bet 20 gold on Scarback.
20 gold on Scarback. So that's paying 1 to 2 odds. Let me change that like it says. Anybody else?
Claude will pay on Nasty Boy 20 gold.
Nasty Boy, 20 gold. Changing this to 20 gold, and we're about to see what happens. Anybody? No, that's it. All right, here we go. I'm going to generate this. Let's see what happens. The race. All right, I hit generate, and what happened here? So, how do we have more than one win?
First, second, and third place.
Huh. So, Big Honker, win payout was 3 gold.
Wow.
Banana Candy, nobody bet on. Win payout was 1 gold. The Jungle Princess was a loser. Win payout was 25 gold. Scarback, win payout was 40 gold. Scarback was the winner. And Nasty Boy was a loser.
Wow.
So Scarback is the one that wins the 40 gold. And
I'll take my.
Big Honker, whoever bet on Big Honker gets the 3 gold for whatever.
Alright.
So since it's a
Runner-up.
$20 bet, I net 20, correct?
Who'd you
Or do I net
bet on?
40?
Scarback?
Yes.
Yeah, Scarback, you win 40. So you get 40 gold. You
Okay.
already spent your 20, so you get another 20, basically. You know, you're ahead 20 that you started with, but you spent 20 to get 40. How's that? You doubled your money. Oh, that was kind of cool. Four-legged race. We're going to do that? Let's do the four-legged race now. The four-legged Gorgio, 312 biddies. What is that? How much you're betting in the next race?
No.
All right, so in the next race, the four-legged race, we have Ooptow's favorite. Woo. Juku is not going to get in on this. Ooptow's favorite. Odds are 5 to 1.
Chuku's not much of a gambler. He'd actually not really be interested in the races. He'd be out looking for a master carver.
he's down at the dinosaur pins when there's no one there checking out the
Up the dinosaurs.
the Ooptow people that take care of the dinosaurs. Yeah, I can see there's some down there. Okay, so we got Ooptow's favorite, 5 to 1. We got Grung Stomper, 1 to 1, odds 1 to 1, and Mountain Thunders 1 to 7. 1 to 7 odds on Mountain Thunder. I'm sure there's description as all these, so.
All right, I'm gonna put 50 on Ubtau's favorite.
50 on Ooptow's favorite. Whoa.
I'll do 25 on Mountain Thunder.
25 gold on Mountain Thunder.
He sounds like a big boy.
Anybody else want in on this race? All right. The race is off. Da, 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 and the winner is... Who is it? Come on, stretch the thing out. The winner is... Ooptow's favorite. Pays out 10 gold. Mountain Thunder was the loser.
Clark goes pathetic.
However, if Mount Thunder would have won, you would have won 175 gold.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so Utal's favorite, Jingo, your character wins 10 gold. The easy day at the bank. You should have bet
Not
10,000.
not compared to what I bet.
50 gold. Well,
Yeah,
5 to 1. That's 5 to 1 odds. 50. You get 10 gold.
And once you keep your money plus add the 10 gold.
would you? Is that how it works? Is that your net gain on the payout?
Your stake was 50, and you won. So I would think you would. I would think that would be the payout, right? Did I do that right?
Yeah, you'd get the payout. You wouldn't have to. You'd get your money plus the payout.
If you bet 25 and you lost at 1 to
And you
7,
just lose your 25.
25 times 7 is what? I got a calculator.
If you lose, if you bet whatever you bet is
175.
what you lose. But if you win, that's what you win.
Right.
It's like in real life, you go to bet on the races. You say you're gonna buy a ticket for $100. You win, you get your $100 plus whatever it is.
But if you bet 25 gold on Mountain Thunder to win, the win payout was 175, and 7 times 25 is 175.
Right, but I wouldn't have to owe that because I didn't win. I didn't. I lost my 25, right, but not the hundreds.
Would you have gotten? You still keep your 50, and you win 10. Same with the first race.
I'm not worried about it.
Well, no, you didn't
Smedley's
lose.
just
You
going
didn't.
for the experience.
You didn't lose 40 gold to win the. You definitely didn't. So you got 50 plus 10. It's got to be that way. You didn't. You
Let me
won.
add
You
that.
didn't. I won. Give me 40 gold. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. So you definitely made 10 gold on top of your initial investment. And that's the same with that first race, whatever that one was, Sven, for your character.
So Eleazar would like to buy the 2 shields that are in here.
Uh, 2 shields that are in where? Oh, in the Calpurnus thing?
Yes.
There you go. Put them in the cart and buy them away. Just make sure you got the right amount of gold.
Remedy's posting some clarification on odds and betting in.
Because if you bet 50 on 5 to 1 odds at a racetrack, your payout would be $300. But them's racetrack rules.
Yeah,
Well,
but he didn't win.
Oh, he didn't win.
I didn't win.
Well, then never mind. I don't know how you figure it out if they don't win.
You just.
I don't understand the math. But that's the math if you won and you bet $50.
I just
If you
generated
don't
the table. Did you buy your stuff for Eleazar? All right, we got one more race. Let's try this one. Unchained.
This one I don't think I'll bet on.
Yeah, so the win result doesn't necessarily mean that the dinosaur won the race, but it may have been placed, or the bet might have been for something else happening, as noted in the story text. It is entirely possible, due to the randomization of the dice, that all of the racers might win or indeed lose. So one of those things. So the Unchained is the big race. There's Lots of dinosaurs in here. Ooptow's favorite is back with Grung Stomper, Mountain Thunder, Big Honker, Banana Candy, Jungle Princess, Scarback, Bone Cruncher, and Nasty Boy. They're all here. Big Honker is 7-1 odds. He is the favorite to win this, but Ooptow's favorites 5-1 odds. Grung Stompers even money 1-1. Mountain Thunder 1-7 odds. The big boy, the slow boy, and then we got Big Honker 7-1. Banana Candy 3-1 odds. Jungle Princess 1-5. She's a slow one. Scarback 1-2 odds, and Bone Cruncher 2-1 odds, and Nasty Boy 1-3 odds.
Poor Nasty Boy.
Nasty Boy was in what was that boxing robot movie with Wolverine dude? Was it?
Real Steel.
Yeah, that's it. That was an okay movie.
I liked it.
So who's in on this? Who wants to lose some money, make some money?
Collar's a very bad person, so he's going to spend 20 gold on Mountain Thunder again.
Oh,
At
what's
least.
up, Bioweapon? Thanks for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. We are playing some Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition on Fantasy Grounds Unity. Yay! Yay, and they're betting on some dinosaur races in Port Nanzaro. What was that, Gorgio? What'd you say you wanted to do for Clar?
20, yeah, Collar will bet 20 on Mountain Thunder.
Mount Thunder, 1-7 odds, 20 gold. Ooh. Anybody else want to match that?
He has a very bad gambling.
I got 20 gold on Jungle Princess.
20 on Jungle Princess. The 1-5 odds, 20 gold. The two trying to make some decent money back. Let's see. Anybody else want in? The DM's just gonna do himself
Eleazar's
one.
going to do 10 on Banana Candy.
Banana Candy 10. It would be 9. Would be the bet. 9 gold.
Okay.
Is the way it works in here. Woo, Pokemon. I've seen Pokemon, but I don't know a lot about it. All right, here I go. I'm going to generate... and Gorgio's got Pokemon tattoos.
I do.
So do I.
Woo. Pokemon is a little beyond my time. All right, so let's see. Look at all these winners. Who had what bet? Mountain Thunder? That was Clar, right? Mountain Thunder? He lost.
Of course he did.
20 gold out the drain. Let's see. Bone Cruncher. No one had Bone Cruncher. Jungle Princess. Jungle Princess lost. Sorry. Jungle Princess fell and fall down. And did I hear somebody with Banana Candy at the last minute?
Yes.
Banana Candy placed. You got yourself an additional 3 gold. Yay! I could see where you could really get the races and get into that, but I don't think I'm into it. I don't think I'm into it. Like a track around the town and everybody can race. Did you buy your magical items for?
Yes, I did.
Anybody else want to buy anything?
Yes, Collar would like the Ring of Celerity.
There, you can buy it yourself.
Wait.
Just drag it over there and then hit the buy button, and it's going to take 116 gold pieces right out of your character sheet. and give you the ring. And those are all been ID'd, right? Yeah. Yeah. Ring of Clarity. Let me see what you guys are doing to me over here. Say, it's lost its value dramatically as soon as you put it on your character sheet. It's like a used car. It's got 3 charges. They all recharge at dawn. While wearing this ring, you can expend 1 charge as an action to gain additional action on your next turn. So that action can be used only to take the attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action. So while wearing this ring, you expend 1 charge as an action to gain an additional action on your next turn. So you're building up your actions. Is that kind of what you're doing? You're like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna kick this door down, and then I'm gonna use this ring and get an action. Then I'm gonna run in. I'm gonna stab this guy like 3 times, like that. That kind of nice.
Like the True Strike
Nice.
cantrip.
Say
Use up
again?
like the True Strike cantrip. Use up an action now to get an action next turn.
To get an extra action next turn. So next turn you're getting 2 actions.
Right. Using up your action now. So instead of having an action now and next turn, you get
And
2 actions next turn and no action now.
if
Yeah,
Draco
but
wants to be
True
really
Strike
nice,
only lasts 1 round, so that's a problem. This
and if,
on
and if you
your next turn, it doesn't say it goes away, right? So you kind of have to be in combat already to use it. So that's the only. It's like Sven's right. It's like True Strike, but it could come in handy when you want to run in.
and if you want to be really nice, you can look at the variant part down there. And that could technically have both. Would be nice.
No, the
I
3
need
charges sounds great. The 3
Okay.
charges sound great. Yeah.
Okay.
What did you get, Sven? What did you buy? The shields? Let me see on your character sheet.
Yeah, I bought 2 shields.
Inventory. Let's check them out. Do they ablative shield? It's blank. Oh, there it is. It took a second. Oh, there's art. Oh, we always like art. Let's see the art. Come on, I have it loaded. Why is it saying I don't have it loaded? The module tempting is not loaded unless they're magical items. I have it loaded. Silly. Maybe I don't. Library. Modules. Lesser. Load. I didn't have it loaded. Alright, let's see the art. You're trying to load is not loaded. Maybe I have to close this.
Unless there's an issue with the thing and it won't load now.
Must be an issue with the thing.
The module.
Yeah, I thought the module loaded. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, it's not letting me open the book from the library either, after it's opened. Oh, there it goes. Images and maps, art. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. We'll try to open it this way. There we go. The ablative shield, which when you take damage while holding this shield, you can use your reaction and speak its command word to gain temporary hit points equal to D8 per character level. You gain the temporary hit points before triggering damage is applied to you, and they last until the start of your next turn. When you use the shield in this way, it crumbles to dust and is destroyed. Most ablative shields were originally non-magical shields enchanted to have this particular protective property, usually by daubing their face daubing their face with sigils or patterns for special inks or paints. These markings glow when the shield is activated, briefly protecting the wielder in a shimmering field, but burning the shield itself to ash in the process. So it's kind of an artificer kind of item. There's a lot of description on that thing. I don't know why it's in. Why is it in chat form? Like, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be like that. It should be in body text.
It's so that the DM can just share it with the player
You just
in
output the
chat.
Yeah, he's already got the whole thing shared. So. And what was your other shield you got?
I just put it in chat. The radiator shield.
Oh. Radiator shield. Is there art with that?
No.
No, let me look. No, nope. Close that. What's this cool thing doing? While holding this shield, you can use your reaction to absorb a spell of 4th level or lower that is targeting you. So, let me ask you this question. These are shields, right? So you do realize it takes an action to strap a shield to your arm, right?
Correct.
And then you're lugging these around in a bag of holding, or
I have one on my back and one on my arm.
that'll work?
Is there a shop where I can get a weapon silvered here?
Yes, definitely can get weapons silvered. What's
Standard
the
price?
yeah?
The rate's 100 gold pieces
Yeah, that's standard.
for one
That's
weapon or 10
to me
pieces of
that's
ammo.
considered basic player's handbook stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Are you sure it's 100? I thought it was 10 to
No, it's
silver a weapon.
100. It's 100.
Yeah, it's 100. It's 100. 100.
Might as well just get a +1.
So, who put these in the party sheet? What's Onyx figure Chiwanga?
I did.
Shiny
You had asked if
gem
there were things that we were
and
intending on selling.
T-Rex tooth. I think after you guys killed the T-Rex, you guys took teeth and stuff. Let me see. I'm gonna see how much that tooth is worth. Let's see. T-Rex tooth in a dinosaur town. Wrong die. It's worth 2 gold. Hey. All right, that was also party loot, so she's spreading that love back to you guys, so you guys get a little bit more gold. Some another 10 gold. Spread the love. I need everybody to give me a roll. I'm gonna do roll for initiative. Not roll for initiative, but using the extension, which should be renamed. Should be called make the players roll, or make the characters roll, or something, you know. But I need a... The first roll I want is a... I need a perception from you guys. And then I also need an investigation from you guys.
I'd like to do some perception.
Say again?
I'm going to use that. When your non-psionic training fails you, your psionic power can help you fail an ability check. Use a skill or tool with which you have proficiency. Which I have proficiency in the one I failed. I can roll a dice and edit.
On your perception, what'd you roll? Oops, on your perception.
I rolled a 2. Oh
So
shit, that's supposed to be D8. Never mind, it's supposed to be D8. So 7, so I failed.
What'd you roll? Sorry, a 5.
I rolled a 5, yeah, so it doesn't. That 7 won't help. Never mind.
Well, it's.
I've been.
It adds to the roll. Is that what it does? So
Yes.
It's a 12.
Oh, it'd be No, I rolled it. I think I rolled a 2 on that perception.
You rolled a 2. You have a +5, so that's a 7.
Yeah.
Plus 5 is 12, right?
12. Yes.
So not as sucky. It's not as sucky. It's not like you did Elazar or some. Oh, that was investigation. Elazar got a 23 on his perception, so he taps you on his shoulder and goes, "Hey, look over there," and you make it because you use your psionic ability to
I've been waiting
read his thoughts that he's pointing at something.
I've been waiting since I first joined to use that ability.
So Elazar, it's not actually your vision that you get, but you overhear a conversation happening while you're milling about in town. That they, because you were kind of poking around places that sell repair stuff for the ship, and you come across a conversation that a ship, not yours, but another type of ship, kind of like yours, has gone missing in the jungle, and there's supposedly some nice supplies that were expected to arrive in Port Nanzaro have not. So the ship was carrying some valuable supplies. There's no specifics on what the items were, but there is a ship called the Star Goddess that's missing.
Does our ship have a name?
On the map, it's called the Dragon Cult ship, but I don't think that's what you guys are going to call it. I don't think.
The what?
The Cult of the Dragon. I stole it from Storm King's Thunder, so. The Storm King's Thunder blimp. I actually got. She didn't. You saw images, but that was a long time ago. Where's the airship? Let me give you the DM map so you can see what I'm talking about. The Dragon Cult airship. We can just.
Oh, I see.
We can just cross this out right here. And what do you guys want it to be called?
Claude looks over at the captain.
Oh, are you here with me? I thought you were at the dinosaur races.
Oh, I think we would have named it when we first came back.
Oh, fair enough. I don't have any ideas, so I assume one of you is much more clever than I am.
Flotsam?
No.
Call it the SS Madick.
No.
I'm
We
looking
should
up
call
ship
it
names.
the Inconceivable.
No, God, no.
It's inconceivable.
Call it the 5-finger.
I think you guys should just call it stolen. Just stolen. Not
Stolen.
yours.
We didn't steal it. They abandoned it in the jungle.
Yeah, that was what after, and then the recovery crew came to get it, and they abandoned it too, right?
Yeah, they just left it.
We had already claimed it. We just forgot to tell them we claimed it.
Oh, I got it.
Jungle right.
It's under. Well, you guys can think on that. You know, it's easy. We'll just put a little question mark up here until you guys figure it out. That's a poor question mark. There. So let's see. Perception. Clar, you come across um, a bit of information that oh yeah, with your 18 investigation, you you find out from the goblin. What's his name? E G Not Gargle. What's his name? Snot Gargle.
Indigo.
I think it was Snot Gargle.
Snot Gargle over at the you know, one night while you're hanging out, you kind of went through some of his stuff, and in his diary, he has
I wouldn't do that.
he has a amulet, the picture of an amulet drawn, and is Clar kind of artistic? Could he copy a picture very well? Has he got any special?
He does have expert forgery.
He does have expert forgery. Why don't you give me the fat juicy roll and let's see how well he copies this. He forges this picture over. You know, it's kind of in while Snot Gargle is out cleaning the leaves off the roof. Clar,
What
you're like,
kind of roll do you want?
what is that based on? Expert forgery. Huh. Why don't you give me just a straight up dex roll with advantage. See how nimble your drawing is. I don't know. 14. All right, so you got an okay rendition of it. It's no freaking Mona Lisa now, but it's a pretty good copy of this amulet that's supposed to belong to his mom. And he drew a picture of it. And the amulet, it looks kind of interesting. You saw a picture of this amulet somewhere, but you can't remember where. That's why you copied it. You're like, I recognize this thing. Forgery kit for forgery. Yeah, forgery kit though, but what does forgery kit play off of? what ability?
Might have that in here. Forgery kit too.
Yeah, there's no picture of it though. Let's see if there's a cool picture of an amulet. Amulet.
That's all it says on the forgery kit.
What's this one look like? Okay, there we go. There you go. Does that help?
So he draws the picture. Can you do I guess a history maybe to see if he can remember where he saw it?
He can show it around to the party.
Okay.
Maybe in a bit. Maybe in a bit. That was your investigation roll. Let me see who else did well. Where's those rolls at? Paige did well on her investigation, and everybody else pretty much did not. Paige,
That's me. Did we lose Drake?
no, I'm reading. Sorry,
You looked frozen.
I just
for a
freeze
second.
for a second. Well, the part I'm reading is directly right there, so it's like right in the camera.
I understand.
Let's see. Give me a percent, the two
I believe in
D10s,
you.
the two D10s,
A
a
percentile.
percentage, yeah, percentile. Perception wanted to squeeze out.
I don't remember how to do that.
Just right click on the
Right
D10
click.
and you find the.
Thank you.
No.
No, not that one. Okay. There we go. Okay. I can do this. No, it did the same thing. Okay.
You're doing it
Yeah, that's
right.
percentile. That's
Oh,
correct.
okay.
You rolled a 38. You rolled a 27. You were getting
Again,
better. You were
the
getting
second
better.
one.
You needed a 25%, but you you don't recognize the amulet either. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Okay.
If you recognize the amulet, because Clar kind of shows you a picture and he cocks his head and says, "Help!" I don't know what he says, but
Okay.
Any
Sorry,
religious?
Clar. I'm too busy right now. I don't know what this is.
yeah, he stuffs it in your. You're trying to write. You're trying to add
I'm trying to
something to
scribe my
your.
spells. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just
Um,
waiting for you because I'm gonna pay for it all and I mean obviously get your approval. The ones I want to do would take me 10 hours. So I don't know if we're gonna be here long enough for that.
yeah. I'm assuming you guys are going to be here at least a week,
Oh, okay, perfect.
so you guys got time. You're
Okay.
going to be staying at Kaya's House of Repose. It costs you a gold a day to stay there. Um, it's a nice, very nice place. And there's Snack Gargle is there. You know, your friend.
Does the amulet have any religious significance?
Are you examining the amulet?
Yeah.
Give me a investigation check.
Investigation. Okay.
You don't think there's any religious implications with it, but the amulet does appear to be made very nicely, anyways. So you don't think there's any religious emblems on it?
Whose diary did he see this in?
Snot Gargle Grab Stabs.
Is there any kind of basic description of it?
Yeah, there's a picture that I only shared with Clar. I should share that with the whole party.
Clar, do you share it with? Do you ask everybody?
Yes, he would have walked around with it.
Do you show it to Snot Gargle?
No, just the people in his group.
So it looks like this.
Have I seen anything like it before?
Um,
History check?
you have been in. Smedley's been in Port Nanzaro for a little while, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I think he's been here for where he's from. Where originally?
Cormier originally.
Cormier, but
He's not from.
he spent a few weeks in Port Nanzaro, didn't he? Or did he even make it to
Eleazar
Port
grew up in
Nanzaro?
Eleazar in Port Nanzaro.
I did not. This when I shipwrecked here, it was the first time I was in Chult. So
Yeah,
I
so
don't know
this
that much
is
about this
yeah,
town.
this amulet is pretty much specific to Chult, so it wouldn't have been
Well, I
something you would have seen
maybe
elsewhere.
in a book, maybe. I
A
am a
book.
sage.
What about Juku?
What about Eleazar? I've lived here my whole life and grew up in Port Nanzaro, to where I joined the Flaming Fist.
Give me a history check.
And if I don't know what it is, I'm gonna do something.
You don't. You rolled a 6. You poor sap. What are you gonna do?
So I'm gonna strike up a conversation with Snotgargle and mention, as we've been traveling through the jungle, there've been a couple different symbols that we've found that we don't really know about. I was wondering if he could help us out, and I'll make up a couple different ones, like the different symbols, and then the third one I'll mention will be this thing. Looks sort of like a rising sun with a circle underneath it.
And are you gonna show him the picture, or are you just gonna describe it? Or are you
I'll
gonna
just be
draw something
describing them.
yourself?
I'll just be describing them. I might. It depends on how much interested he is or how knowledgeable he seems. I might scribble something on the bar
So he's
with
like,
the water or something.
"What? You, uh, I saw a book one time that had some of that in there. I think it was over in the in the Grand Souk. There's a bookstore in there. Yeah, I think." And he points to the one that has the rising sun. He says, "I think I saw that in a book somewhere. Hmm. I was in the Grand Souk, so maybe there's a bookstore there. Maybe you should look there." Give me
All
a
right, I'll give him a silver for his time.
give me an insight roll. Yeah, he seems. Do you think he's being legit with you? You know, you don't think he's lying to you.
So I'll go back and share that. If Paige is around, I'll ask her if she knows about this bookstore.
Which bookstore?
There's a bookstore in the Grand Souk.
I don't think I've ever been there. Would you like to go?
Snotgargle says that's where he saw that symbol.
Do you want to go there?
I'm just trying to help out Clar. I don't care about this symbol at all. I can show you where it is if you guys want to go.
Good call.
What's that?
This seems to be what the DM wants us to do, so we may as well.
No, like when you say that, that's Clara goes, good call, as in like, okay.
So you guys want to? Some of you guys gonna go down and check out the Grand Souk together? So the Grand Souk or market is one of the 3 beating hearts of Port Nanzaro. The others being the Jewel Market and the Red Bazaar. True to its name, the Grand Souk is the grandest of the 3. Traders from up and down the Sword Coast come to this market to buy timber, spices, medicines concocted from jungle plants, dinosaur skulls and claws, iron, tiger pelts, carved ivory, battery are goblins. Batiri is what they're called. Batiri goblins. And grung handiwork, colored feathers, tropical fruit, monkeys. Did somebody buy Clyde? Is this the time for Clyde? Monkeys and I lost my spot. Plesiosaurus meat Yum, that sounds tasty. And all other riches of Chult. Business begins before the sun comes up, and dealing doesn't stop until well after darkness edges across the city. It's a noisy, jostling, aroma-rich circus. Guards are numerous, but less numerous than the urchins and pickpockets. Street performers and tabaxi minstrels add to the cacophony. Yeah, that word. Colorful awnings protect the market from sun and rain, but also trap the heat and smells. So within the Grand Souk, there is a bookstore. Um, the books range from how to grow tomatoes in the jungle to what if your mom is a witch? Those are just a couple of the topics that you see as you walk into this musty, mildewy, very quiet room. It's more like a side stall, but there's probably 150 books here. It's,
Thanks, Bob.
this chubby dwarf female wearing little spectacle glasses looks up and says, "What ye be about?" As you guys come in, and the little bell goes, ding, ling, ling, ling.
Hi, we're staying at the mind blank the place we're staying. I'll say the name. And we were told that you had a lot of really good stuff here, and I'm looking in particular for a book that has to do with symbols. Now, we do a lot of traveling, and so we were told you had the book that could explain some of these symbols we've seen.
Ah, I see. So Kaya sent you down here, did she? Well, we have lots of books. Can you describe the symbols, perhaps? Do you have a picture or something?
So I'll sort of motion to Clar.
He will show it to
Oh,
her.
what kind of fellow are you?
Good call.
Huh, doesn't seem to understand me.
Yes.
So she takes a look at the picture for a second, and she says, "Ah, you cannot find what you're looking for here." She hands the picture back to you. She says, "That is a rewarded item." And
From
she
where or what?
says, "Hold on, I'm getting to the area." She says, "Someone is looking for that amulet. It's one of the merchant princesses," she says. It's probably pretty valuable, I think. I have seen that picture on a reward flyer. She points down at the far end of the Grand Souk, and there is a bulletin board. And on the bulletin board is a picture, probably just as good as this one, of the amulet. And it says, "Reward. Speak to..." Who is this? Who is this guy? Uh, well, it is. Damn it! I don't have it handy. Wakuka, Wachaka. What's his name? I'm trying to find the merchant princesses' names. Let's go to story. Let me see if I can spell it first. Oh, here it is. Wakanga. Wakanga Otama is one of the merchant princesses, and he's offering the reward.
So, do you know anything about this? Do you have any books or anything that can tell us? Was it stolen? Is it magical? Do you know have
I
anything
think
about it?
she might have a percentage chance to know. Let's see, or have something. Whoa, she's like, well, it's been my life's duty to find this emblem. No, I'm kidding. I rolled an 8, so she definitely can explain to you that Wakanga deals in knowledge and information, lost lore and potions and scrolls of the like. He had an interest, as this amulet is to control a guardian of sorts. Some wizard had some bad luck. It seems a few decades ago, fell out of a tree or something, caught mad monkey fever, and knocked himself unconscious and rolled into a puddle and drowned. You know, he just had that kind of luck, and but his bones dried up long ago, but his guardian still stands unmoving over his grave. This amulet is said to control this guardian, and Wakanga wants both of these. So I'm sure this amulet will come with a price.
So Claude will look at Eleazar and I have a bad feeling about this.
And was this on Chult, or do you have any idea where this happened?
Oh,
Where his grave
yes,
might be?
somewhere in the jungle, I know, but not how far or what direction to travel in, I do not. That was a Dwarven Yoda right there. Said it backwards.
Well, the other thing I'm looking for is a diary. The one I have here is a leather bound one, but it's almost full. Um,
She
so I'll
definitely
go ahead and
sells
buy a blank diary from her as
em-
well.
empty books and stuff.
Thank her for her time.
Oh, before we leave, I have a question to ask the clerk of the bookstore. So I will, while he's buying his new diary, journal, whatever, I'll ask the clerk if she knows. Are there any painters or calligraphy artists in town that I can hire to do a job for me?
What calligraphy? What you want a sign painted? What are you
Yes,
looking
yes,
for?
yes.
A big
Yes,
sign?
well, the whole of my airship.
Ah, the whole of your airship. Well, hmm.
Just
I
it
recommend
just
that you.
needs a name, so someone good at lettering.
Yes. Well, most of your artesian types are down near the the market ward. Uh, you may want to check with Walana over at the Dye Works store. She knows these artistic types. She deals in all sorts of colorful dyes and paints and fabrics and so forth. She's down at number 23.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. And whenever we've concluded here, that's probably where I'll go next.
All
So I'll
right,
go look at
so
the bulletin board. Is there any kind of information on there at all?
other than the picture there, let's see. There is a reward. Another reward posted. Apparently, there, and this is like, really nice displayed flyer. It's like a porno photocopy on Vegas Strip. Those magazines. It's real colorful, kind of stands out on the board, and it's uh 2,000 gold piece bounty. It says on it, and as you read a little into it, there apparently is a pirate problem off the coast of Chult, and there is a reward from the merchant princesses of a bounty for 2,000 gold pieces for each pirate ship that is captured and brought into port. And there's a bonus of 500 gold pieces for the capture of each pirate captain. And these ships have been named. They've been named. So there's a official quest for you.
Ooh. We could probably do that. Do we need like a full crew to operate our airship, or is it like a smaller vessel?
Well, you guys can operate the airship, but you got to do it in shifts, and somebody's got to be awake and asleep and
so would it
driving.
be more feasible for us to maybe hire a small crew, a few crew members?
Yeah, absolutely.
Need a cook.
People we
There's
can
no kitchen
keep on
on the
like
Blaze, so
retainer kind of
here, let me give
at
you
low wages.
the DM map again so you can see what you're outfitting here.
I suddenly understand why I'm the captain.
Why
You
is
guys
that?
know that I wanted to do all the bookkeeping, right? Right. Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
my recommendation is you guys go ahead and make a airship character and use the inventory of that character to put stuff in your storage in cargo hold.
okay,
The
I'll make
storerooms,
that after the name is revealed because I'm
yeah,
trying to do this slyly. Get a name painted on so I can show my friends what I've called the ship.
Captain Morgan is
Nice.
gonna. I like Captain Morgan. Me and Captain Morgan are friends. He's not actually a captain though; he's a commander. Oh wait, that's Captain Crunch. Wait, which one is that? I don't know.
It's Cap'n Crunch.
And he's only got 3 stripes and not 4, so that makes him a commander, not a captain. So it's a little confusing.
So he could technically be a commander of a small boat, which would entail him to be a captain.
Maybe he's not U.S. Maybe he's English. I don't know. The Cult airship. I don't think. Does Robin remember that there's a fire elemental in the furnace and an air elemental in the propeller?
In our airship?
Yes, there is. Yes.
Why, of course I don't remember that. I wasn't here when the party got this airship.
Call yourself a conjuration wizard?
Oh, wait. I don't know if I like that. Is that how it works? Like that's the only way to make
Yeah,
the
the
airship
fire
work?
elemental heats up the furnace and makes the hot air go up and makes the balloon expand and float. And the air elemental turns the propeller and shoots air out is the back of the ship like a little
They're
stream of air.
permanently like bound by some form of magic, I assume.
It's by choice.
Yes.
They've been raised since the baby elementals,
Volunteered.
and they
I
are
meant
very
more
well
like, is
taken
it
care of
something
and
that
well
I'll have
fed.
to
LSR,
reconjure
give me a
constantly was more my question.
persuasion roll.
Gosh.
And Paige can give me an insight to see if she believes the story of the baby air elemental. He
Yeah,
is
I
so
don't think I
cute.
would believe that.
We named him Puff. Yeah. Yeah. She gets mad and storms off. You're lying. I
Don't
can
forget the
see it in your
marshmallows.
eye. Don't forget
We
the
need to get
marshmallows.
marshmallows for next
All
time
right.
we're on the ship.
Well, I gotta take a wee wee, and so does Jingo. I could see it in his eyes. So we're gonna take a 10-minute break,
Yes, I do.
and we're gonna get potty break and all that jazz out. So I am gonna start a timer over here with my little snazzy snaz. Not that button. This button. I'm gonna start a timer that says it's 21:38. 38. A little over 10 minutes. And then I'm going to put the slideshow on, and then we'll be back. So you can go away, but you got to come back. You got 10 minutes. Hurry up. Hurry up. I'm still eating. Burp, burp. But the players are showing back up.
Shovel it down your throat hole.
Yep. Jungles of Chult table.
Why don't you just get a liquid diet?
What's that?
Just go on a liquid. Just do a liquid diet.
You know, I tried to start drinking again, and apparently, I passed my prime. It kicks my ass now. I'm like
are
done for
old.
like 3 or 4 days now if I go drinking.
You are old, so.
Yeah. I am old as dirt. Dirt goes, damn, you're old. So where were we? Obviously, I'm going to finish eating my sandwich because I'm fat, and this is good tuna fish sandwich. But what were you guys wanting to do?
Paige was buying him artist.
Oh yeah, she's got
Yes.
some. She's got some artiste. My name is Wheeler. I am an artiste. Can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to commission you to paint a name on the side of my airship. And if our airship is visible, I'm not sure where we docked it, but if it's visible from here, I'd point it out to him.
Yeah, you probably could make out that bright red. It's right up here on this hill over here, on top of Malar's throat. That's where you left it, outside the city.
So I'd point at it and hopefully he thinks it looks cool and would be honored to paint it.
I would be happy to paint it. Am I painting? You said it's an airship.
Yes.
I have heard of these. They have a big piece of canvas, don't they not? At the top, am I painting the canvas, or what type of material am I? Is it the boat itself?
Well, I would like the name painted on the hull, nice and big, very legible from a distance. And I think it'd be really lovely to have some sort of like a sigil of some sorts, maybe painted on the canvas.
Ah, I see. And this is going to be something you would like on the canvas to be something permanent? Yes, something
Yes,
that doesn't
yes,
wash away with the constant rain we have,
that would be the idea. Yes, that would be lovely. Permanent.
and how soon are you looking to have this done? Is it
Well,
something?
I'm keen to hear your estimate.
Well, it's not too difficult. The sigil, is it something that I will need to paint while the airship is blown up or inflated, or is this something that I can paint while it's on the ground? I don't know this yet. I will have to
Um,
I will have to examine this airship of yours to give you a proper estimate. However, if it's something that's fairly simple and easy that I can do in a couple of hours, then it would be as easy as perhaps. And he kind of looks you up and down, and he says, 10 gold?
but deal.
Ah, excellent, excellent. Well, I'll get my cart, and we can journey that way now if you have time.
Absolutely, yes. He
So
said
he gets
10
this little
gold.
rickety cart with paint cans and stuff, all some brushes and a little ladder and stuff, and he starts pushing it down the street, and off you go. I might need a little bit of help carrying a few things up the hill. Let
Certainly,
me make
certainly.
sure which color I have. Do you have a color preference here? And he points to the palette of colors he's got.
For the lettering, I'd like it just to be as visible. So whatever color you think.
I do usually paint in this color here. It's a very bright white, and it shows for a long distance on the back of a vessel. However, I have never painted the back of a flying ship before, so I would expect it's the same, no?
Oh, sure. I assume so. So white sounds lovely. We'll do white.
and then your emblem that you have on the side, the canvas I can see from here appears to be some form of red.
Mhm.
Perhaps something in a black or a
Ooh,
dark
yes, that
purple,
sounds lovely. I
or
think black would be perfect.
or even a red like your hair. That would be nice.
No, let's not do red on red.
It would not
I think
stand out so much. No.
yeah, I think
So,
white for the lettering and black for our emblem.
well, let me. It's a looks to be a very large canvas. Let me grab another can of this black then. And he
Okay,
gets another can. And okay, we go. And off you
off
guys
we go.
go to paint your airship. And you can reveal that when you're ready.
Okay.
Um, but that's like later in the week that
Yeah.
happens.
Okay.
But you guys are all somewhere together on a street at a there's this place that sells like fresh made little flatbreads that has some kind of, you think it's dinosaur meat mixed with pork, and it's been sliced really thin, and it's been put on this with some vegetables and some sauce and stuff, and it's so good that you guys all met here to have one of these gyros or whatever they're calling them,
It's
and
Taco Tuesday.
it's Taco Tuesday. And while you guys are standing around in the street, we're gonna see if I can get this amulet from this image of this amulet from Clar's pocket with my little handy thief standing around here. So I'm gonna roll a couple of rolls here, and Clar gets to roll a couple other ones. Well, the first roll I want is a general perception roll from all of you guys to see if you guys see this guy. I'm gonna push these rolls to you. So,
Sorry.
uh,
Can I use my silent power to drive a
is
location?
your sonic power something that you have to know that you're using, or is it just innate? Like it's just gonna kick on when, like,
Uh,
like a sump
let's-
pump. If the water gets too high, it kicks on, or is this something you gotta activate?
actually, it says if you fail an ability check using the skill or tool which you have proficiency, you can re-roll. Or you can roll one sonic die.
Uh, if you fail the ability check, no, it's not really a. It's a skill. It's not really an ability check per se that you're trying to
Well,
do. It's
using
it's it's just an. This one's not particularly the one you want to use it on. Let's put it that way.
oh,
Uh, but Elazar and Paige, 17, and let's see. Let me bring this guy up. Let me get this guy over here. And I need his first roll is this, and second roll is that. Get those two out of the way. All right, so that is pretty easy. He did not succeed on most of your passive perceptions. So Elazar and Paige, Elazar is the one that kind of nudges Paige and says, "Is that the guy that bumped into you outside of the Grand Souk when we were at that bookstore?" And Paige, you character looks over at the guy Elazar is pointing at, and you recognize him too. And he is fondling what looks like um, Clar's tail feather or something. You're not sure what's going on over there, but there's definitely some commotion going on, and then we're gonna have this roll because I know how this is going to play out.
Here we go. My fantastic initiative.
Chad rolled. Oh shit, we both rolled once.
So here's a nice little map by 2-minute tabletop. 2-minute tabletop over the Grim Press area, and we have this guy right here.
Time or nighttime?
Looks like a Vex map.
It should be daytime. Is the lights on? Let's turn the lights off. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. I don't know. Is there line of sight on this stuff too?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a Vex map.
Nice. Nice. Well, this guy right here. Is let me rearrange this a little bit so it makes sense. We'll say Juke Clara was here, and then you guys are kind of where you're at, and this guy is over here, right there. So Eleazar, that works out perfect that you get to go first. So what does he do when he sees this?
So I'm going to move back. Actually, I'm just going to double move. I'm going to run back, immediately going into Flaming Fist mode. And as I move, I'm going to be pulling out my manacles. And I'm going to yell out, Clar, guard your things.
Caller will grab his chin strap.
Grab his what?
Like, because his cloak's wrapped around his chin, so he's gonna grab that.
I heard something totally different.
So you're gonna dash over there, and as you're going, you're gonna draw out your set of manacles. This guy's like, "Hey, I didn't mean to bump into him." Smedley.
I will turn
Smedley,
towards him.
you're not quite 100% sure what's going on, but when you glance back towards Clar and Elazar, there's an individual that's doesn't look. He looks a little suspicious like. Let's put it that way.
I will turn and I will make note of him with a hunter's mark in case he should decide to run. And that's all I'll do this round.
You light him up with a mark. It like glows above his head a little bit.
You won't be getting away from me.
Juku turns. He's got a piece of lettuce hanging out of his mouth. He's like chewing on. Drops his taco.
Juku's gonna drop his fish taco and walk on over next to this guy and grab this medallion that's hanging around his neck, and he's gonna attempt to use his medallion of thoughts on this guy. And I want to know what he's thinking.
He's thinking, man, would that make a great bowl of turtle soup? As you come walking up to him. At least that's what you think he's thinking. One second, my last bite of my sandwich and I'm done. That was a yummy tuna sandwich from John Smith Subs. I don't know if you guys got those. You're good. Hey, this guy, well, he's gonna, I think he's going to, look back at, Elazar and say, hey, what do you, get back away from me. And he's gonna kind of put his hands on his, you see him like pull back his cloak and he's got, um, a short sword tucked in his belt, and you can also see hanging on his back he's got a kind of a tight looking light crossbow. And he says, quicker than you suspect, he slides out his short sword and he points it at Clar and he says, "Give me the drawing and I'll leave you. None of you will bleed." And he points to Clar and he takes a swipe at Clar and kind of tries to thump him on the head with the butt of his short sword. "I mean, now, give it to me now!" And he bops Clar on the head with his short sword.
Oh, uncanny dodge.
uh, he's just trying to get your attention. This is actually bludgeoning, but it's 10 points. Ow! Why didn't it work?
I don't know.
Well, uncanny dodge only is for a dex.
Nope,
Because you applied the damage to the pickpocket.
Evasion is for dex.
Yeah, the evade. Oh, that's right. So, give yourself a half that. But it should have.
Okay, 5 points.
He gave the evasion is on the pickpocket guy. So, I will delete that. And
No, you did the damage to the pickpocket. He's hurt.
Oh,
Yeah.
Clara took 5. All right, that works. And does Clara produce said drawing?
Oh, hell no.
He's like, "I told you. Give it to me or you will bleed." And he swings a short sword at you again.
Wait, he wants the drawing?
Yes.
Even though it's on a like a billboard thing?
Mm-hmm. He says, "I warned you." Is that right? Do I do it that way with this?
Yes.
Do I play that to you?
No, you give it to him.
I give it to him.
And then roll the damage.
Yeah, let me take this off of you. And then I'm going to roll my short sword damage on you. As he stabs Clar deeply into the, not so deeply into the chest. And he says, "Give it to me." And then with his with his empty hand, he tries to like pat you down a little bit. And he's gonna step over here too, away from Eleazar and his manacles. It's like, I don't know if you can take
Am
an
I able to
attack
hit
of
him?
opportunity with a punch or a kick, or I don't think manacles
Absolutely. You're
are.
gonna smack him with these.
Yeah, hit him with this crit him in the. Like, whoosh, hit him upside the back of the head with this manacle chain. He's like, ah! Doing 6 points of damage to him. So,
Why did it only do 6?
what? How much damage is it supposed to do?
Well, it normally does 5, so wouldn't it do double that? Because it's not a roll. Unarmed strike is straight strength. I mean, no, it should be 6, so it should be double that. because I have a belt of giant strength.
I don't
So
know
it should
why.
be it should be double that. So it should be.
I
I'll just
can't
put
answer
it on you again.
why it did it, but I fixed it.
There you go.
Oh no, I had it applied to him.
Yeah, so he
All
just steps away a swing with those manacles.
He's like, it doesn't, it hits him, but it doesn't really affect him dramatically. And he's going to pass his turn. Clar.
So you guys will see Collar straightened up, like as straight as he could possibly get, and look up at this guy, and you say, well, you've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Do you, punk? And he's going to stab him.
That's a hit. He wants to use Uncanny Dodge.
Okay. That's fine.
Let me apply that to him real quick. Well, that's one problem. It's not coded that way. Give him Uncanny Dodge for me. And make the player, the rogue, do it. There you go. Now give him his smackaroni. Ooh, look at them sixes.
Nice.
Yeah. And then bonus action, he's going to stab him again.
Oh.
Oh, no.
So he takes his cloak and he wraps it around your dagger, and it just kind of misses him completely. You pull your hand over free. Paige.
I mean, we're trying, we're in a city, you guys. We probably shouldn't kill this person even though they're committing crimes. Right? We should disable them and turn them into whatever law enforcement there is here, correct? I don't want to be a criminal.
You do not see, it does not look like Clar is listening to you.
Clar's red. His eyes are red. He's like, wee. However, Elazar's got manacles out. He looks like he's trying to subdue the guy.
He tried to steal from me.
Okay, I'll move here, and as I get closer, I'll look at Clar and say, "Subdue him only. Don't kill."
And Clar kind of does this.
I will hit him with my quarterstaff, and I intend to do non-lethal damage.
Bad guy, dead.
So she swings his quarterstaff, and he steps aside. So the wizards are not meant to be.
Yeah, but I don't
extreme melee combatter. So this looks cool. Clark gets to go to the top of the round. Nice.
He's gonna stab him again.
Please
He's
don't
like,
kill him.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge again. Can I do it?
That's a reaction.
It's not my
You'll
turn
be
yet.
arrested for murder.
And that's some dodge. He dodges out of the way.
Praise Ubtao.
Oh yes.
And you get him with your second attack.
Gentle now, gentle. Gentle now, Clar.
Clar jabs his dagger into his back. You can hear it hit bone and crunch. The guy yells out in pain.
He still, as Clar still has his hand over his face, so he can't see Paige.
Try not to look at Paige either, like the dog eating something he's not supposed to eat. He's like,
Don't make me put on my captain voice.
Smedley.
Smedley will pull out his short sword and go up there and say, This is your chance to yield. And if he doesn't throw his weapon down, and I'm almost not even going to give him time to do that before I stab him.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's ready to surrender yet. He's looking around
Uh,
nervously, but he's still got his short sword out, presenting
I
it
am
to.
striking with the flat of the blade, non-lethal blade.
Oh, so you like hit him with the pommel of the short sword, pop, right in the side of the temple, and it misses its mark, and you hit him in the jaw, the top of the jaw, and blood kind of splatters out of his mouth a little bit onto Clar's beak.
That second die shouldn't have thrown the second time. The hunter's mark
So
went twice. So take 2 points off of that.
Got it.
All right, so I'm going to move up and I'm going to grab him.
You have confidence.
As I'm moving, I'm putting one of the manacles on my wrist, and I'm working. Going to grapple him and attempt to put the other one on him.
Manacle action time? Is that an action to put a manacle on?
So the grapple would be a contested grapple, I presume.
Yeah.
So he can use his.
It doesn't actually say. I mean, every time I've ever tried to put manacles on, there was like a pin and a hammer and or there was at least a lock and a key that you had to do. So I'm gonna say you can't actually use an action. It is an action to do it. So.
All right,
But
then I won't do that.
do you want to? You still just want to do the
I'm just
grapple though, right?
grappling him. Yep.
All right. Let me give you an opposed. His is going to be his acrobatics. Yeah, he just very skillfully slips out of your grapple.
All right, so I'm going to try it again.
And this time
Wow.
he
And then I'm going to use
barely slips out of your grapple.
my action surge and my inspiration. Look, you little punk. If you don't let me grab you, you're going to die.
Let me grab you.
He's like, here. He holds his hands out in front of him. I'll give you advantage on that roll. A 19. A 19. Uh-oh. Does anybody want to give him advantage? No?
No.
He made it! Yes! A 23!
Unbelievable.
He's like, you're too slow. Kind of smacks you in the face a little.
I should have taken care of monster.
He says, I didn't want to have to do this, but... And he takes off running. Let's see. He is going to use his cunning action to disengage as a bonus action. And then he's going to take a dash action, or a move, an action to move. So he's going to go this way. Why isn't he dragging? There he goes.
Because he's surrounded.
Then he's going to go here.
We all get opportunity attacks.
No, he's disengaging.
Oh, fuck.
And then he's done. Juku.
Juku is going to kind of walk up here and see what he can see. Looks like he went through this. Okay. So yeah. From there, he's just gonna. I mean, he's fed up with this guy, so he's just going to guiding bolt him.
He's
Oh, come on.
it like bounces off the palm prawn. Paige.
Okay. I am going to move here. Smedley's not in, or Juku's not in a whole square.
Yeah, let me move to where I was.
And then I'll
So there's
say
like a tree, you know, there's some branches and stuff in the way. You see like one of the palm fronds is guiding bolted. You know, it's
okay.
I don't know. What
It's fine. We
radiant
can
damage
do it
is
this
it?
way. I have an idea.
Target a object. Oh,
Smedley. I'll
You
call
can
back
hit
to
cover
Smedley.
though. You can hit cover. That's another thing we could start doing. I want to try to hit the cover. Wait, we're not using that variant roll. Sorry, Robin. Go ahead.
You're fine. So I'll call back to Smedley and say, Smedley, I know a really fancy trick. Are you willing to swap places with me?
Absolutely.
Okay. Then I will use my benign transposition and trade places with Smedley.
Nice.
That's cool.
That is so
So,
cool. So how does this look? I mean, does it
um,
is it a true teleport or do you like morph into him and he morphs into you kind of thing?
I think it counts as teleport for like rules purposes. Like you can't get attacks of opportunity when you teleport.
So it's a yeah.
Um, but yeah, so I'll snap my fingers and there'll be like a little puff of smoke or something, and then we swap places.
So this is the first time I really ever seen anything quite like that. You can't use it again until you finish a long rest, or you cast a conjuration spell of first level or higher, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So it's kind
And I
of
picked
promoting you to
Smedley
cast a
because
spell.
Smedley is coming up in the combat tracker soon, and it can use lots of ranged. So, yeah. So we'll just swap. So I'll just move my character to where Smedley is.
I'll handle that for you guys.
Okay, that works. And that
So,
will
oh wait,
end.
let's really screw Smedley up though. So you're facing the wrong way though. I don't know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There's no facing rules in D&D. There's no facing rules in D&D. So top of
Is
the round,
Smedley wearing her
Juku.
blouse?
Juku's a little pissed at having missed, so he's going to try that again, and he's going to use his inspiration on this one.
Oh, so he hits. Didn't need the inspiration, and that's not enough. That's not enough.
Damn it!
As you hit this guy with guiding bolt at his back, he's like running around the corner. You see him turning the corner.
And then I'll continue walking towards him with my mace in my hand. Can't outrun me.
You're like come crashing through these bushes and knocking over these people's got
Round
like
straight
rain
from one.
barrels and shit behind the house. You just there's a couple of stray cats that go running around as you come barreling through. I don't know how I shrunk your token, but it should be more like this. It should be a little bigger than everything. But this guy is he still wants the hell away from you. Damn it. He has evasion. I should have used that.
Oh, but since he has hunter's marks, Smedley always knows where he is.
Smedley.
I get advantage on tracking him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As he's going to disengage as a bonus action, and then he's going to move. And disappear.
Oh, what the fuck?
Smedley.
Now, what do you suppose he got to? I'll go on in and have a look.
Juku points with his big old mace, and he points around the corner. He shrugs. Ooh.
Then I'll go ahead and dash. 10 feet left.
There.
As I hustle after him. He must have gone around that corner.
Elazar.
All right, so being a member of the guard, I'm used to chases. I see them as he follows him with his crossbow. I see he's going down, and so I'm going to try cut him off.
Hold on a second. You're the reason you're going down is why?
Because I saw Smedley and Joku as they're pointing, and then as Smedley's got his crossbow out, and they're watching. They watched him go to the south.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Elazar can't see Juku or Smedley currently.
They were standing right here.
He saw which direction I walked.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They were
He
standing
knows
right
that
here
you
and
guys
watching
went
them.
down this hallway. But you don't know that if that guy went north or south. Elazar doesn't. So that's what I'm saying. Why would he choose to run south? What's the logic there?
Because the guy ran down and to the south while Smedley was standing there with his crossbow pointed at him. So wouldn't I have seen Smedley
Did
watch him?
not have my crossbow out.
Yeah, and
I've
you
had
could.
my short sword out. Sorry.
Smedley could have went north or south after he turned around the corner. Give me a
I guess I'm
perception
just
check,
not explaining it well. So then I'll follow them that way. Then if I don't know, just being a member of the guard, I wouldn't know how to watch my fellow people. So that's fine.
Well, that's what I'm saying. How do you watch people through a building, though? There's a building in front of you.
Because he was standing right where I was as he watched the guy go around the corner to the south. But that's okay. So I can't.
He ran
Now I
this
can
way,
see.
but yeah. And you could see Juku pointing now to the south.
That's it.
So now he knows that he's going south. But now, if somebody said they were going to yell out, he's moving south, that would have been a different topic. But no one's been communicating like that. Paige. Elazar's, which way did he go? Hey, guys! And he comes around the corner, and Juku points to the south. Paige does not know this, though.
Right. I don't really know. I'm not much use anymore now.
And you're kind of, Paige is probably kind of upset that they're like, let's kill the guy. Yeah, kill him. Blast him with spouse. Juku hates him. Whatever you guys are
Right.
talking about.
Juku hates him.
It was a little out of control here.
Clar's is just sitting there kind of crying or something, like going,
He's stewing.
I wish I could go faster than a 5.
I wish I could fly. Oh, wait.
I'll move there.
Oh, yeah.
And then see what I
Uh-huh.
can see. Which is a whole lot of nothing. So I'll just use my action to dash.
Come running up. She's got her quarterstaff out. Just knock him out. Just knock him out. We don't want to get arrested. Just knock him out, please. Please. I order you, she says.
All right. How tall are these buildings?
I am captain. How far can you fly? Let's
60 feet.
They're 65 feet tall.
120 if I really wanted to be a smartass.
Actually, I kind of see that maybe at the peak up here, they're like 20 feet.
If you're whatever you're doing, I can see that. Okay, and so it's all like so to basically to get to the top is 20 feet.
Yeah.
All right, so caller will look around and say, no, fly, and then we'll fly up. So you flew up 20.
Does he kind of run around in a little circle, or does he do a little? He does
kind of like a little hop. Yeah, it does like a little hop.
Maybe flaps the cloak a little. No. And so he's like, and he flies up to the roof up there.
All right, and then he's going to
from
start
up
flying this
here,
way.
can you see what kind of line
No,
of sight
line
do you
of sight's
have?
blocking it. Line of sight's blocking it.
All right, so from where you're at, you can see that. Oops! Don't drag the map. Don't drag the map. You can see that Smedley is right here.
I can't see. Let me look at the stream.
You can't see my pointer even?
No. Oh, there it is. Okay. So Smedley is right there?
No, the other end of the pointer. Here, let me use it this way. Like there.
Okay.
Like here, if you can see it, yeah.
Yeah.
And Smedley, you got your short sword out? You got your crossbow out?
Right now, I have my short sword out.
So
yes.
he's got his short sword out. You see him, he's like, come on, he went this way. And you can see Smedley looks down at the footprints and he's pointing, it's to the south.
All right, so then Clawler will start flying.
So how much have you moved so far?
20 feet.
So
40 right there.
40 right there. So he like gets to the edge of the roof there, and he peeks down, and he can hear like click click chick click, like commotion from inside this building. Sounds like somebody's locking a door or something.
All right, and then as bonus action, he will dash and will fly down.
So there's a hold shift. You got to hold shift. So you drop down, and there's a door right here.
All right, he'll walk up to the door.
And you can see the door wiggling, and you can hear commotion coming from the other side of the door.
All right, he'll go to the side of the door, in case anyone else gets there before him, and we'll point. Door here, come get him.
Come bastard that way. Come bastard that way.
And that's his turn.
Oh, perfect. Smedley gets the initiative at the top of the round. This poor guy ain't got a chance now. So you can hear Claw, you can see him flapping around the corner up there, and he's pointing. He's like waving you this way.
I'll come around the corner, see what we got.
I don't think it's gonna let you cut the corner like that. There
I'll
you
get
go.
to there then. That's as close as I can get.
So yeah, Clara's pointing at the door. You can hear the door, jingling, and somebody on the other side doing some crap to it. Pretty obvious.
That's the door right.
The door is right here.
Oh, okay. I'll go ahead and take the dash action and cover the other 5 feet.
So you run up to the dash up to the door. Do you slam into it or
I'm gonna walk up to it and go.
you
Come
knock
on
on
out
it?
now.
Do
Come
you
on out.
uh, you turn the handle and the door opens?
Nope.
You can do that as a free action.
Nope. I just knocked on it.
You just knock on it. Okay. Knock knock
And
knock.
that's my turn.
Do you hear the panic hustle of locks being turned or something on the other side? The door's wiggling. Paige.
I mean, I still have no idea what's going on.
You can hear all this commotion and running around the corner. He's this way.
South of here?
Caw-caw. He's in the door. Caw-caw. Caw-caw.
But where is that coming from, I guess?
This direction.
Because I can't see them. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use a 4th level spell slot to conjure a minor elemental.
What flavor?
I would like an elemental of challenge rating 2 or lower.
All right, so how do I need to do that? Spells?
So you just have to find the table from my module.
The table. Let me make sure the
If you wanna
module's
do that.
loaded. Let's see. What's the module called?
Conjure an element, conjures and summons encounters.
Oops. Conjure. Let's use just conjure. There it is. It's loaded. Oh my goodness. So we'll go to tables.
Yes. Actually, I mean, to make that module player accessible, I could also roll the tables as well. But that's your choice.
Oh no, that sounds even better. Let you roll on your own invention. I like it. I like it. Let me go conjure again.
DM's choice though. So I make my players roll them because I'm lazy.
Me too. That's exactly why I'm going to do it too. If I know how to play Fantasy Grounds, I have to go here to share it with the player, not there.
Yeah, like from the
All right, there it
library
is.
option.
I have shared it with you.
Thank you. I'm opening
But I
it.
I want to look at it though. I want to check it out.
Of course,
so,
of course.
So let me close all this
No
other
heart attack.
garbage. Table.
So
how's
the
it listed?
table we need, it would be called Conjure Minor Elemental CR2. Yeah, so 1 times CR2.
There it is, right there.
Oh, I can't share it. That's right.
I got it.
Yeah.
Opened.
So I'm gonna roll that one.
So you gotta roll a d6. Roll a d6. Conjure minor elementals. 2 Azers. Oh, cool.
Just 1 Azer. So that's just like the
CR2
yeah, so it would be
Azer.
1 Azer.
And where does this Azer
That's
appear?
the parentheses, Monster Manual. 5th edition, just the vanilla Monster Manual.
Where does this Azer appear?
Oh, sorry. Let me go back. I can put it within 90 feet of me. So the problem I'm having is I can't see much of the map. So I assume this is actually as far as my vision goes.
Well, you can see this square.
Okay, yeah. So I'll just conjure it there.
And
it would be friendly to me.
Is it friendly to your party?
I believe so.
Ish.
The summoned creatures are friendly to you and your companions. according
There
to
you
the
go.
story.
Well, we'll give the
It
old
does
guy
get its
the old.
own initiative, and it
the
will
old-
obey commands I give to it.
It does get his own initiative,
Yes.
like immediately.
Yeah, you roll initiative for summon creatures as a group, but since it's only one, just for itself. It takes its own turns and it obeys commands that I give to it. If I don't give it any commands, it just defends itself.
Well, I guess it doesn't go because it rolled initiative before yours.
Right. So I'll just spend my turn. I mean, it doesn't take an action to give it commands, but as I summon it, I'll command it to seek the pickpocket chasing my friend, and aid me in capturing it. That's what I will tell the
All right,
agent.
and how smart are these little boogers? Pretty good. Pretty good. 12 intelligence, 15 wisdom. Yeah, so they. How do you communicate with them?
I would just probably speak to it in primordial, which, well, can they understand? Oh, I can. Next turn I'll use comprehend languages myself.
Let's see. It doesn't say elemental. I choose one.
It speaks Ignan, but I don't speak
Summon
Ignan.
creatures are friendly to you. Roll initiative to summon creatures as a group. They obey any verbal commands that you issue to them. No action required by you. Well, I mean, it's kind of assuming that you speak the same language, right? That's kind of
Right.
what I'm assuming too.
I mean,
So
I
it
speak
speaks
primordial, which
it
is a
speaks
related
Ignan.
language
It
to
speaks the
Ignan.
Well, the primordial language includes Aran,
Ignan.
Ignan, and Terran.
Right.
yeah.
So I
So
would hope that it can kind of understand me.
yeah, I think
to an
he's
extent.
intelligent enough. He gets the general gist. He's like, oh, I was taking a nap and now you want me to go kill somebody. Okay, I'm good with that. Yep. He
I
fires
was
up,
really hoping for
kind
the
of
air one.
flame on, and kind of goes leaning towards the corner. Okay.
I
Cool.
wanted a flying one, but it didn't work out for me. That's okay. Um, so yeah,
He
I'll
does have a
just
shield. He does pull out a shield and a warhammer and a warhammer. Yeah.
then I'll just
Move up behind him.
maybe move, and then I guess I could pass through his. No, I can't. Can you? Yeah, you can move through another friendly creature space. It's just like difficult terrain, right?
Yep.
So that was 15, 10 more to get all the way through him plus 5. Yeah, I could just get here. And
Is that a fire elemental?
It is a fire elemental, yeah.
Wouldn't you take damage when you go through it?
Not
He's a
friendly.
dwarf. It's a type of dwarf. It's
an
not really.
eight.
It's not made of fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, not this.
Oh no, he's on
specific
fire.
one.
A creature that touches or hits with a melee weapon takes fire damage. So I mean, he is hot. He is hot. But she's not touching him.
It's fine.
She just steps
I'm
around him.
resistant.
She's like,
If you want to deal damage to
oh,
me,
that's
it's
true.
fine.
You're resistant too. She's like, oh, you're so warm. And she rubs her hands on his head. Nice.
Okay. And then I swear that's it for my turn. Sorry for making your life hard, DM.
That's fine. That's fun. That's good. 4th level spell.
Oh, yeah, I got to mark that off. Thank you. All right, we're good. This is what I've been waiting 7 levels for.
All right, so you guys hear, clunk from the other side, and then you hear pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter
patter. Is it a little cobalt feet?
What's that? A little pickpocket feet. Oh, okay, I got it. It must be some kind of
it's from my Midgard game.
Midgard. That's what I was trying to think of. Midgard. Elazar.
So I'm going to go around them.
So you come around the corner and you catch drift of this. You can't actually get off the map these days, so move through them. Yeah, you can't get off the map these days. So, just where do you want to end up on the map?
I will be right next to Clar.
And
On the other side of Clar, right there.
You move 10 to here. Guy moving 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. And you're going to dash 35, 40, 45, 50?
Correct.
50 to there?
On the other side of Clar.
Here? Well, when you get to here, you see Smedley pointing at the door, and Clar's pointing at the door. So I don't know if you want to run around where Clar's at or not. But the door is right here, in front of Smedley.
All right, that's all I can do.
Juku.
All right. So question: what is this wall made out of?
All right, let's see. Let's see if this is a tough hut or not. I'm gonna say there's a 80% chance it's made out of jungle wood, right? Jungle wood. 20% chance that they made it out of jungle rock.
Okay.
Makes sense in the jungle, right? It's in the jungle. All right, so here goes the percent. I don't know what this die is. What? That's not the roll I wanted. I don't know what the hell that was. 21 D10. How'd I get 21 D10? I just picked up the D10. I was gonna roll percentile. Oh, because I clicked 20 instead of the percentile. That's why. That's why. That's how easy it is. All right, so 80% or under is what we're hoping for. 94. Oh shit!
No, that's okay.
It's
Because
made
I'm
out
going to
of.
use
It's
level
made out of
spell
stone.
stone shape,
Is this what you
and I'm
wanted
going to
it made out of?
stone shape. Yeah.
If it would made out of wood, you would have been upset. So you
Well, then I will
so what do you make a door? Are you gonna make a door in the side of this house?
door right through there, and I'm going to go right on in.
So you make a door and you step in, and I'm gonna turn off line of sight because it's a pain in the ass now, and you guys can't see where he's at anyway, so unless you're looking at the stream, no cheaters. So you step in and this you give me a perception check. So this is like a residence. It's a you see a bed and a table and some books, and then in the front over here you see a hallway that leads what looks like into a restaurant. The front of the Taco Tuesday house, and you hear voices in there, and with a 9, that's all you hear.
And I'm going to yell out, he's heading towards the street so that my rest of my party can hear me.
So
And
the
then I'm going to,
Taco Tuesday guy hears you yell out in his studio back there, and he turns around and he's wielding a taco knife, and
it's this 500-pound turtle barreling
right,
towards him.
and when the turtle steps into the hallway there and looks, he hears a shuffling to his right, and this guy is like behind a curtain, and you can hear him juggling on a window over there.
All right. I'll yell out, he's climbing out a window to the north.
Well, he doesn't have the window open yet. Why would the window be closed? It's the jungle, right?
Yeah.
He's trying to open
See.
the bars.
Yeah.
There are bars on it. He's trying to get the bars open. The window's open, but he's trying to get through the protective bars because this is a restaurant. They would have that protected.
All right. So Clar is kind of like hovering off the ground because he's still flying, and him and Smedley had already talked about trying to find another way in. So he's going to fly up over yonder. And can you see any doors along here?
Yeah, there's like a little service window right here that they serve tacos out of. Like, you know.
Okay, he climbed through it.
Yeah, yeah. Clar's small enough. He could. Is he actually a small creature or a medium?
He's technically
Medium.
he's
Yeah,
technically
he's.
medium.
Yeah, but it's probably 18 or 20 inches tall. He could just knock over the condiments off of the counter and slide in. And when he does, there's a guy with a meat cleaver standing next to him as he climbs through. The guy that served him tacos about how many rounds has it been? 24 seconds ago.
He will caw really loud.
It's like, hey, what are you doing? Get out of my. You're not allowed in here. You buy your tacos.
Can he see the pickpocket?
Not perfectly, but he gets the general shape of a person in a behind some curtains, making some jingling noises, and Juku like doing the hey bada bada, aiming with his mace.
Alright, then he will bonus action dash, cunning action dash, and get up to him.
So
And then, as his action, he will stab. Damn
so he
it.
like is trying to stab through the curtain, and the guy's moving around in there.
That's his turn.
Elazar.
All right, so he says he's moving on the front and then the north, so I'm going to move again. Move 60 feet.
All right, yeah, you can come around the corner there, and you see like mayonnaise packs and salt packs and stuff, condiments, Chulton packs all laying on the ground, and you hear some commotion coming from inside. In the middle here, actually. And this guy looks at the gate, and both of you, he kind of pulls the curtain off of him, like, get off of me. And you look at the gate, and there's a big old lock on it, on the window. And he notices it as just as the same time as you guys notice it. And he turns around, and he pulls out his short sword, and he kind of shrugs, and he just goes at Clar with his short sword.
Let's dance, boy.
Yeah, and he says something like that. So he's gonna try to stab you with his short sword, and he misses with the first one. As you dodge out of the way, he like cuts through the curtain and like chops it off, and he gets hung up, and he kind of spins the short sword in his other hand, and he spins it back around, and he tries to jab at you again with it, and this time he catches you with it.
Well, uncanny does that.
Pretty much, like
right
at your.
I take away the critical. I use
right
my
at the,
react.
Right at the throat. So Juku shoves his shell like right in the way, and it ricochets right off, and instead of the dagger hitting you in the neck, it like stabs you in the chest. And let me just do this the easy way. I'm just gonna roll that to hit again.
That's
Just
the first time
get a regular hit on it. Get rid of that crit. And then he is going to use his.
A crit with snake attack? Oh, God.
Yeah.
Clara will look at Juku. Thank you.
As this dagger sinks heavily into Clar's chest, or short sword, and he pulls it out, and again he jabs it forward at you a third time. And he hits you with it probably not enough to... Did that work great? That was kind of a laggy little deal there. Another 5 points to you. And multi-attack, he gets 3 attacks with a short sword. And he is going to, as a bonus action, disengage. And then he's going to run and jump out the window over here. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20 to get through the window. And starts off 25, 30 to there. Starts to run down down the street, which Elazar totally sees him. And the guy holding the little knife there is going to take a swipe at him. Oh no, he disengaged, so he can't. Damn it! I was going to take him out with the Taco Tuesday guy, but Juku, you cannot fit through the window. you cannot fit through the window.
The window
There
here.
is no, yeah, the little service window. There is a door over here that you can see though.
All right. We'll go out the door.
There is also stone shape. Is that still in effect right there?
Yeah, that's permanent. It's not. I mean, I altered the wall.
I think you could see. Yeah, you could tell enough that you saw him run north enough.
So could I get through the door and get to there?
Yeah, opening the door is part of your action. It's not locked or anything. So.
All right. Well,
to
he is
there.
going to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to get another guiding bolt.
He's like,
Come on.
That's probably enough. Definitely enough.
Bang.
Boom. So you kill this guy.
And then I
He
quickly
falls
cast
dead.
Spare the Dying as a bonus action cantrip.
Spare the dying. Bonus action cantrip. Let me see it.
It would normally be a touch action, but because I'm a cleric of the grave, I can cast it up
30
to 30
feet. Yeah, 30 feet. You touch it. Zero, the creature becomes stable. Nice. Does it give you the stable? Does it give you the stable effect?
Yeah.
Probably, huh? I got it. Did you get it?
Yep.
Nice. All right, so that took a whole 30 seconds. So people around are kind of like trying to figure out what's going on. There's a couple of people across the street like looking out the windows, and a little further up the street, you can hear like a whistle. You think from the guards, but it sounds like it's pretty far away. But you guys did a good job, and you get this little button right here. I tried my hardest to let that guy get away, did I not? I was really trying. I was really honestly gonna allow this guy to get away, but you guys got him, and when you search him, you each find some gold. He's got some gold on him. Not a lot of gold.
Take him back in question and interrogate him.
Drake, did you get my message?
Yeah, Eleazar is going to move up and put the manacles on him behind his back, and manacle him behind the back and pick him up.
Remove his shoes. Make sure he doesn't have any knives in his shoes. Remove his belt. Make sure there's no knives in there. Remove his shirt. Just check him all over for weapons.
He's got stuff on him. And that's what I was going to get to, is the stuff on him is one of these buttons.
And Paige, if he's reluctant to provide answers to our questions, just have your Azer hug him.
Yes. Azer will make good intimidation tactics.
With my medallion of thoughts, I think we should be able to get some good info out of him.
Yeah, that's why I brought him out. I figured even if
Hold on,
we,
let me,
I thought it would be useful.
Mhm.
If shit hits the fan. I really was hoping I'd roll a 1 with flying, but I did get lucky.
So as Paige and Smedley are turning the corner here to see what's going on, Elazar is like got this guy rolled over and he's putting manacles on him. Juku's standing over him, and Clara comes flying out and flies right over to where they're at. As you turn the corner, you both see daggers come out of Clar as he stabs at this guy laying on the ground, prone and restrained. So you're gonna have advantage on that attack.
So I would try to drag the body out of the way, and
Try to.
stop Clar.
Smedley will conveniently look the other way down the street.
Well, let's do one of these things and see how you guys fare.
Oh, that should not have been with the vintage. So I should have a 13.
Which is even worse.
Yeah, I'm just being honest.
Actually,
But with
Elazar,
his
give me.
bonus,
Do
it
you
would have
have
been
a?
17.
You have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could
So
I use?
go ahead,
I
Ingorgian.
was saying, can I use my inspiration to keep it as a 19?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as you come flying out, you hear. We hear.
There is a secure breach.
Coming from Eleazar as he is alerted to your presence because you can't surprise him, and he snatches up the body off the ground. And
Now we traveled a bunch together. What language does besides common does Clar understand?
Orin.
the bird language.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll sort of whisper, do a stage whisper so he can hear. Not in the middle of the street.
Hmm.
He's not going anywhere.
That's a crap roll. That means you have to decide. You have to decide as a player. He's got manacles on him. You don't think he's going anywhere just yet.
He's also unconscious.
Yeah, and he's
But
unconscious.
he tried to steal from me.
His tongue's hanging out, and you see
He
like
tried stealing from me.
you see like the Taco Tuesday guys like right there, and there's people like right over here across the street watching.
Can I take his hand then instead?
Can you
Or
take his
foot.
what?
Hand or a foot?
You gonna
Instead
try
of
to
just trying to kill him.
chop his hand off? You think that might kill him if you chop his hand off?
Yes, he's going to be Clar. Clar will be copacetic for right now until we get out of here.
I mean, would he spit on him? I mean,
He will take one of the vials that have poop in it and will dump it onto him.
like right under his nose, gives him a dirty Sanchez. He's like, swipe right on his nose. He's like, you die later. Nice. All right, so that was a lucky roll for Elazar to get that. Nicely done. But we are gonna kind of start wrapping things up. But you guys do get You guys each get a one of these right here. Random treasure!
Ooh.
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 Let me see.
Do we get to pick which table we roll from?
Actually, I'm going to roll a percentile. You guys are rolling from... not that table. Wait, did I have that
CR7.
open? Oh. You guys are rolling from... Now that they're alphabetized, I can't find anything. I don't know what it is. At least I know where to look.
It's a cool picture, though. I like the picture.
Use my
Table
treasure table.
D. Nice. Nice. So you each get a out of his pack and out of his bag. This guy has collected a few magical items, and you each get to take a roll on this. So get the party sheet open for you guys, and
Ooh.
it's a
Ooh.
nice stuff. Ammunition plus 3. I'll come back to that one. Potion of vitality. Don't take them out of the party sheet just yet. Ooh, a potion of speed. Potion of longevity. And let's see, we need to do let's do the ammunition first. There is a ammo table, right? Yeah. Ammunition. So that is blowgun needle plus 3. Sounds like it's gonna get sold.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy moly.
Is it worth a lot or something?
Let me check the scroll. I'll come back to the party sheet just in a second. Let me get this other scroll in here. Tables, scroll tables. 7th level scroll. It is a scroll of delayed blast fireball.
Fireball.
Um,
Best spell in the game.
where's the...
Captain, I think you're the only one that can cast it.
Sorry, what?
I got a scroll of delay blast fireball.
Oh my god, I love that spell. It's the only acceptable form of fireball.
I think you're the only one that can cast it.
Would you like my potion of speed then?
And I'm good.
But then you get nothing.
That's fine.
No, I don't think that's fine.
I mean, whatever's best for the party. I'm not. Juku's not the type to dwell on stuff.
Paige is a socialist. No.
Possessions don't mean a whole lot to Juku.
Unfortunately, you guys have a decision to make.
Oh.
You gotta carry him.
No, the decision you guys got to make is if you want to actually keep those potions or if you want to sell them for the value that they are worth.
Some of them are freaking crazy expensive.
For example, the potion of vitality that Elazar just took out of the party is worth 25,000 gold pieces. So you guys would get half that.
Yeah, mine's worth a lot too. The speed potion. Juku, take this potion, and I'm like wafting it in his face, and sell it.
Yeah, we'll sell it.
Yeah,
I'd be
we'll do
happy to sell that and take the cash.
yeah, we can use that. You know,
Yeah, the scroll is the only thing that's worth its price.
Agreed.
yeah. The only problem is that we won't be able to use that for quite some time.
No, you can attempt to use it. There's a chance it could
Got-
fail, but you can try to
You
cast
can
it.
only use it if you have spell slots of that level.
No, you can.
No, it's a scroll.
Scroll.
No, there's a chance you roll
Oh,
and
I
it
see.
could
That's
fail.
yeah. I remember. 10 plus the spell level, so DC 17. I could probably make that.
Yeah.
We've
Or
got
you can just copy it into your spell book and hold on to it.
We've got 4 25,000 gold items. So we'd get 50,000 out of this haul. This dude was rich.
This dude was rich. Why did he
Or a
want?
really
Why did
Or
he
he
want
robbed
your
the
drawing? Why was he after your drawing? We don't know. We don't know. I haven't made that shit up yet. I have no idea why he was after your drawing. I don't know. Or maybe I do.
So,
I might have a plan.
can
But-
I pocket the scroll now?
Yeah. go
Yeah,
for it.
if you're taking the scroll and you're selling the rest, we'll do that right now. We'll do that right now because
Yeah.
when
Yep.
we come back next session, we're gonna have this roguish guy back at where you guys taking him over to where you guys are staying.
I was just gonna take him around the corner to this right here behind the building, right there.
To the ship. Then
And
it
like-
would-
Well, let's
whatever
wait
the
on the
captain
ship.
Well,
suggested.
I'm assuming that that's where you guys are at. You're like around the corner, looting through this guy. Got out of the street. You know, you're over here. But
We're all going to
are you
jail.
guys gonna wake him up here and question him here in the alleyway?
no.
Got all these buildings and trees and rocks behind. So
Claire standing there with a dagger, just staring at him, hitting his fingernails.
I think Clar's like perched over the top of him on the edge of the edge of the
lookout?
roof. Like
Oh,
staring
Smedley's
down at
standing
him.
out by the street, totally trying not to look conspicuous, and totally looking conspicuous.
you got tacos. We can eat tacos while we wait.
And what are we waiting on? Just confused.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
So what are you guys gonna do with this guy?
I'm going to use my medallion of thoughts to interrogate him. I want to read his mind.
Yes. I'm going to use the Azer as an intimidation tactic. I'm going to threaten him. If he
Okay.
doesn't talk, that my Azer will burn him.
And so I mean he's unconscious. So I mean he's pretty hard to interrogate.
After we wake him up.
Yeah, I can healing word him.
Somebody should grapple him before we wake him
He's
up.
I can also
manacled.
do a medicine check.
manacled.
I can
He's
do a
manacled.
medicine check on him as well to bind his
I have
wounds.
manacles as well. I want to manacle his feet.
Does a medicine
good
check
call,
that you
good
do
call.
actually give him any hit points back to bring him from
Is it
unconscious?
stabilizing
No,
him?
but I can give him a cure light wounds, and that will.
Well, no. Juku said he could do a healing word too, a bonus action. So I'm just you guys can heal him, but if he could do a medicine without using a spell, that would be kind of cool. But
No, it just stabilizes. I misread it.
I thought the cleric of the grave could do that.
It does.
What's
But-
that?
If you have the healer feat, you can restore somebody to 1 hit point.
Oh, that's the healer's feat. That's right. That's a good one for a cleric of the grave to take. Actually, is a healer's feat. But let's we're gonna pick up with this questioning next session. But you also are all gonna get 10,000 gold pieces apiece.
I'm rich.
I'm rich.
Let's go bet it all on the races.
No, let's not do that. I think I'm actually gonna, and Drake, I'm just letting you know this. I think Paige would be interested in hiring someone who is more knowledgeable about flying the airship, so that we have like a not a captain. What would you call it? Like a navigator or something like that? I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
any of us know how to operate it.
A navigator would be perfect,
Yeah,
or
so I'd
a
like to get
bosun. I
them.
think is actually a nautical term that means something,
Ah,
but I'm not sure exactly what they do because I was in the army. But
so
somebody that
whatever the
does stuff on
wages
the
would
ship.
be.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to figure
Maybe a
that out.
couple, like a little crew, like
Yeah, have somebody on retainer. Yeah, maybe like a really small crew though. I'm not that rich, but I would like to pay somebody for like 6 months of work or something like that.
6
Not a
months
crew
of work.
like they're from Thay.
No red wizards, right? I don't like
Plus,
them.
she needs a cabin boy for the captain.
No, we need what do we need? We need a deckhand and a
So
navigator.
for a crew of 4, you can hire them for 400 gold for 6 months, and you got to pay them 200 now that they can give to their family before they leave, and then 200 when they're returned in 6 months.
Okay. I'm just gonna pay out the full 400 now, just so that it's
Hmm.
dealt with. Okay, so a crew of 4.
But if they all die, just remember you got a credit coming.
Okay.
Just saying, Juku, that if they die, you get 200 gold. So don't heal them. Let Clar kill them, and then you get 200 gold free after you're done with them. Just throw them
There
off
we go.
I'm gonna make a note
before you
that I
get back to
hired
Port
the.
Nitzar. You just push them off the balloon and land.
That's
Ooh,
what
Want to
he
be
plans on doing.
where they live and then push them out of the balloon onto their home.
can
With a
I
stamp, with a stamp stuck to their head. Return to sender.
before we go, I want to put this to the party, because there's 4 of you. So I'll pay for the retainers, pay them 6 years. 6 years,
6
6
months.
months.
6 years. We're
So
holding to you till we retire.
in between this session and next. Wow, I can't English right now. Would each of you give me like a name for our NPCs? Like offer me a before
I
next
will
Friday.
absolutely.
Yay.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
you
One name
already
from
know
each
mine.
of you.
You already know mine.
No, I don't.
And unfortunately, Diablo Bob bought Clyde the monkey, and I forgot, and I think he's gone. So the only fair thing to do while I'm thinking about it is I'm gonna give him his money back. There you go.
What race are these deckhands?
I don't know yet. Chulton probably.
Make them up.
Human,
They
probably
they can
human.
be all different kinds of races.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why they can't be. Probably no Goliaths. Probably not too many Goliaths that are sailing around top of Chult that knows shit. Humans definitely. Maybe a dwarf.
All right, yeah. So you guys just let me know what you want them called, and I'll
Here's the
write it
runs.
down.
Did you
Koosh the
wanna? Did
oosh.
you wanna? Did you wanna show them the blimp before we leave, or?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'll show them the blimp at some point, I'm sure. So I commissioned someone to put the name on it. The name of our airship will be. You guys are gonna. It's not that great, but whatever. I'm calling it the Legend Seeker. And
Nice.
then for our emblem, I chose like a really fancy like sunburst type emblem. So I thought it would look pretty cool.
Yeah.
The Legend Seeker and Sunburst. Nice.
That's our ship.
The
And now we're
Legend
gonna get
Seeker.
a crew.
And did you repaint the blimp from red to a different color and then put black on it, or is it still
No, it
red?
would just be red with like a black
Okay, thank you for not
sunburst on it.
making me have to
Yeah.
change the color of the
Yeah,
art.
no. Everything's fine. Just like with a cool sunburst decal on it or whatever. I thought it
I would
would
have
look
had to
pretty
watch
cool.
Josh's stream on Saturday to figure out how to do masking and change the color and do all that kind of crap.
Now, if you guys hate my
Just-
There we
decision,
go.
you shouldn't have made me captain.
We should. We want to get supplies before we leave. Just saying.
Also
Yeah,
true.
so the captain is overall responsible for running the for the unnamed airship, which we're going to name now.
Yes. I'll fix that.
And let's give it a token real quick before we get off the table. Or you can find a token you want. I was just going to put a ship in and see what we came up with for a token. Well, you know, the airship's got to be the Millennium Falcon. I mean, it's just got to be, doesn't it?
Aww. I
Or
don't know why I
Doesn't
didn't think of
have
that.
to be.
or the X-wing from
Oh. If we're going Star Wars, it could be Lando's pleasure barge.
I don't know if that's part of the package here. We do have a TIE fighter.
Who's my
Falcon.
second in command?
Falcon is good.
Juku? Juku's
There's like
my
5
second
of
in
us.
command.
I don't know that we need a whole hierarchy.
What do they call it? Lieutenant?
Quartermaster.
Lieutenant Juku.
All right, so you guys can use the inventory on the ship too to lug
Sergeant
stuff.
Eleazar.
Let's give the ship a carrying capacity of, what do you guys think? 5,000 pounds? It doesn't seem like a lot, but
about
if it's fair.
2.5
But-
tons.
Did the
I
book
mean, it's not really
from
if your guys are on the ocean kind of thing and stuff, I think it would have a better cargo capacity, but it's a blimp, right? You gotta be able to fly with it, so I think 5,000 is fair. So 5,000 pounds for your weight, if you want to make a note somewhere on the ship.
Okay. I'm writing our notes out right now.
And that's it for tonight. You guys got any questions before we get out of here? I think it was a good session. Not a lot of combat. I had a little. I always try to throw something in, so pickpocket's always fun. Tomorrow night, it's Wednesday. It's Saturday, and I will be doing Rime of the Frost Maiden. I'm DMing over on Rob's stream. That's at 9 Eastern. If you guys if you guys out there want to catch some of us over there on Rob's stream, there's his information right there. On Sunday, All Things Fantasy Grounds Talk Show. I have no idea what we're talking about, but it's some nerd shit. I'm sure it's some nerd shit. That's at 9 Eastern, too, if you guys want to pop in and hang out. And Rob usually gives some stuff away from the DM's Guild. And then Tuesday, Princes of the Apocalypse back here on my channel. And Thursday, maybe Marbania's streaming, and I'll be playing over there. But Friday... next Friday is Empire of the Ghouls with Matakiri DMing right here at 8 o'clock, too. Don't forget, Engorgio streams. When are you streaming? What days do you stream?
Tomorrow from 1 to 4 p.m. we're doing Curse Strahd. Sunday from 2 to 5 we're playing some Deadlands, and then nothing till next Friday.
Nothing till next Friday, so Engorgio can self-promote himself in the chat. I don't have all that keyed up for you guys. Jingo, what about you? You streaming?
Yes, sir. I do streams on Wednesday. Doing Starfinder, alternating between the Threefold Conspiracy this coming Wednesday and Homebrew Tales from the Spike following Wednesdays, 5 p.m. Pacific Wednesdays. Ship of Fools.
Yep, Ship of Fools. Also, being in the streaming mood, Spencer does some streaming too. Why don't you fill us in on your schedule?
So my schedule is here on my Twitch. I do a couple of tutorials on how to use Fantasy Grounds as a GM for Starfinder and Dungeons and Dragons, And I have live play for Starfinder on Sunday nights. Jingo is there with me this Sunday at 6:30. And the I also have a couple D&D live streams throughout the week on Wednesday and Thursday.
Wednesday and Thursday. That's Sphinster. Was it 77? And
Spencer 77.
and I know Robin's running some Midgard, but are you doing anything else, Robin? What's going on with you?
No, so I run a game on Saturday nights. 3 times a month, we take 1 week off through the month, usually at the end of the month. And yeah, we're playing in Midgard. I was running a Monday game, but unfortunately, that game had to get canceled, sadly. Um, but yeah, we play at 8 p.m. Central Time on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/remedies. And then sometimes I stream map making and world building stuff.
Yeah, I haven't seen you doing that much lately. That's kind of cool when you do some module making and all that jazz.
Yeah, just been
Well,
super busy.
you can find a lot of us hanging around on our Heroes Wanted Discord. It's a community of streaming tabletop roleplay gamers, and you can come and find a game or DM or whatever. There's the Discord link in the chat there if you guys want to pop into Heroes Wanted and check us out. And we each have our own servers too, but that's advanced settings. Advanced settings.
That's a lot of shit.
Right. So that's it, guys. Is there somebody we should go raid? No. No. We're done. We're going to get out of here. We're going to say goodnight. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. All those that are in the cone of Fred, buckle up. It's going to be some rain, but I think you'll be all right. I think you'll be all right. All right, guys. Take it easy. We'll see you when we see you. Later, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.